What is up? This year, LA in a minute, and I'm here in West Hollywood, where the LGBTQ community has had a huge impact on Los Angeles and the film industry. Perhaps more importantly, LA's LGBTQ community has had a major impact on the civil rights for the community as a whole. Let's get into the history. So the first recorded mention of homosexual activity in Los Angeles was at the Vienna Buffet from 1891 to 1902, a restaurant with live music on Court Street, roughly the site of where LA City Hall is today. The first suggestion of homosexuality on film was in 1895 when two men were shown dancing together in the motion picture The Dickinson Experimental Sound Film, also labeled as The Gay Brothers. The scene shocked audiences with its subversion of conventional male behavior at the time. In 1898, Los Angeles passed an ordinance that banned masquerading on All Fools Night, part of La Fiesta, which was a tool used by LAPD to prosecute gay men and women who wore gender-inappropriate clothing. Another breakthrough for the community was in the 1922 film by Cecil B. DeMille, Manslaughter, which depicted the first kiss by same-sex members on film. In 1930s Morocco, Marlene Dietrich was the first leading lady to kiss another female on screen. LA was also home to the first lesbian publication, Vice Versa, which was printed from an office typewriter in 1947 by a secretary who went by Lisa Ben. In 1950, LA was the home for the first official gay rights organization, the Mattachine Society, when activist Harry Hay formed the group with a collection of friends to protect and improve the rights of gay men. LA's One magazine in 1953 was the first national homosexual magazine. That same One magazine won the first Supreme Court decision in favor of gay rights. It was a landmark decision that protected First Amendment free speech in regard to homosexuality. LA was home to the first gay motorcycle club, the Satyrs MC, in 1954. The first mention of a riot in response to police harassing gays was at Cooper Donuts on Main Street in 1958. 1962's critically acclaimed Lawrence of Arabia was another landmark film as it implied a relationship between two gay men. And amid the social upheaval of the 1960s, LA was once again at the vanguard of queer culture, boasting the nation's first pride organization, Personal Rights in Defense and Education, in 1966. And in 1967, the Black Cat Tavern was the site of the inciting incident of one of the first major acts of organized queer protest against police abuse. Griffith Park hosted the first Gay Inn in 1968. LA was home to the first gay church, the Metropolitan Community Church, in 1968, which also sanctioned the first public same-sex marriage. This in turn led to the first gay parade formed by the ad hoc group Los Angeles Committee to fight exclusion of homosexuals from the armed forces. Turns out laid-back, apolitical Los Angeles has really had a profound impact on the LGBTQ community. All right, LA, it's been a minute.